There is evidence to suggest that men justify their violence based on the use of scripture. We've got to be careful that correlation doesn't necessarily mean causation, but there is certainly evidence. There are basically two ways that people look at the roles of men and women in the church today. And one is what we call a complementarian perspective. Women and men are equal before God, but have very different roles. And one of the roles of men is to be in authority. The other is the egalitarian point of view and the view of mutual submission, which Paul talks about straight after he says, wives, submit yourself to your husbands. And of course, it is that same large evangelical movement that promotes complementarian views and doesn't believe women should be in leadership and they shouldn't be ordained. Sometimes women are even encouraged to stay in domestic violence relationships and pray for their husbands. I would argue that simplistic theology can be dangerous. I go back to what was the ideal in the Garden of Eden, and we don't have inequality in the story until the entrance of sin. So surely, if the church is about redemption and restoration, surely it is to take us back to the Edenic ideal, not to the post-fall version.